Hi and welcome to your practice on balance with a focus on two poses, Ardha Chandrasana, which is standing half moon balance pose, and Vrikshasana, which is known as tree pose. So thanks for joining me. I'm Rachel Young, your yoga teacher. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do, as I bring you a fresh new video every week so you can practice at home with me, guiding you through your practice. So let's get started. If you have blocks at home, have them nearby. I've got two, so I'm placing one at each end of my mat. And let's start with either a seated or kneeling posture, closing the eyes, resting the hands either on your knees or one hand on top of each other. Bring your attention inward for just a minute before we start moving. Bring your awareness to your breath. And become aware of your spine. Your center. The ground beneath you. Letting the ground support you as you lift. Soft, gentle lift through your center. Slowly opening up the eyes. And we're going to start at the top of the mat. So come to stand at the top of your mat with your feet together. Big toes touch, ankles touch. Roll your shoulder blades back. On an inhale, bring the arms up, looking up. Exhale, fold all the way down to the floor. Inhale, chest lifts, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to stand again. Lifting up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale to fold. Slowly rise up to stand, last time. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands to your waist and bring the weight into your left leg, lifting the right knee. Hold it here to balance. Soft shoulders, soft gaze. Straight supporting leg. Threading this right foot back behind you into crescent lunge. Take the front foot out wider if you need to. Drop the hips. Staying here for a couple more. Bring the weight forward and then come to stand in that single leg balance again. And you can step the back foot in a couple of times before you get there, or do it in one step. Reach the arms up. As you exhale, take the foot to the floor and sink down into Utkatasana. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, hands to the hips. Weight into the right leg this time. Inhale, lift the left knee, hold it here to breathe. Make this supporting leg nice and straight and strong. Threading that foot back into crescent lunge. Bend the front knee. Take the foot out wider. Drop the hips. Bring the weight forward. Come back to that single leg balance. Again, you can hop the foot in a little bit before you get there. Rise the arms up. Take the foot to the floor, both feet together. Sit down into the heels, bend the knees, Utkatasana. And then fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, step the right foot back, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale all the way up to your Warrior 2. Turn to look at your front hand. Drop your front hip, moving it forward, and turn your belly button and chest towards the side. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reach forward, coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So front leg stays straight. Turn your rib cage up to the sky. Keep pressing this top hip bone forwards along the long side of your mat. Bend your front thigh, front leg, and reach the top arm over. Turn your rib cage even more. Keep moving that front hip forward. Strong inner thigh on the back leg. Inhale, come up, Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. And now find your block and place it in front of that foot. Take your hands to your hips. Bend your front knee. Take your hand to the block. Keep the right hand on the hip. Coming into Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon pose. Hop your back foot in a little bit. Move your block forward. Start to straighten your front leg, lifting the back foot off the ground. With control, come back to Reverse Warrior. Take the foot down to the floor. Keep this front knee bent. Inhale up into Reverse Warrior. This back leg's really straight and the front knee is bent. Lifting up out of your pelvis. Keep this back leg straight. Come back to the center. Straighten that leg. Turn your big toes to face the side. Clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold forward. Prajurita Padottanasana. And release the hands to the floor. Turn to face the back of your mat. Inhale, step to the top, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. All the way up. Reach the fingertips up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Let's fold all the way down to the floor. Exhale, hands to the floor. Hopefully you've got your block by you. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, left foot back. Take the heel to the floor. Bend your front knee. Inhale, rise up to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, triangle Trikonasana. Keep pushing this front hip forward along the long side of your mat. Straighten your front leg. Bend your front knee now. Reach over your head with the top arm. Keep moving this front hip forward. Strong, straight leg on the back. Inhale to come up. Now find your block. Make sure it's near your foot. Bend your front knee again. Take the hand to the hip. Take your hand to the block. Walk your back foot in a little bit, and we're going to come to Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon pose on this side. So I'm going to come in slightly onto my mat. And you can walk the back foot in. Start to straighten this front leg and lift the back foot off the floor. If you're wobbly, that's absolutely normal. This takes practice. Let yourself be wobbly, let yourself fall out, let yourself start again, let it go, start again. Take that top foot to Reverse Warrior. Bend the front leg, straighten the back leg. Come to stand. Turn to face the long side of your mat. Hands to the hips. Folding forward all the way down. Prajurita Padottanasana again. Take the hands to the floor and walk your hands around either side of your front foot. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sit down into your heels, Utkatasana chair pose. Reach up through the rib cage, up through the arms, out through the fingertips, sinking down through into the heels. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Taking the weight into the right leg, lift the left heel, turn the knee out. Stay here if that's enough balance for you. Take the foot to the inside of the shin or take the foot to the inside of the thigh. Take the hands to the chest into prayer position if you have your balance. Perhaps lifting the arms up above you. Maybe bringing the palms to touch. Bring the hands to the heart. Knee comes forward, lower the foot. Bring the hands to the hips, lift the right heel, turn the knee out and come to your version of tree pose on this side, same as you did on the other side. Bring the knee into the center and lower the foot, lower the hands. Now keep the feet together. Keep the hands at the heart. Bring the weight forward into the balls of your feet and lift both heels off the ground. Keep the ankles drawing into the center. Lifting, 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 lifting. Maybe reaching the arms up. And then bend the knees, sink down. Keep the heels lifted. Keep bending the knees all the way down. And you're going to hover your hips away from the heels. So no sitting down on the heels. Stay lifted. Keep the heels off the floor. Keep the hips lifted away from the heels. A couple more breaths. And fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, chest lifts. And exhale to fold. Let's come to sit on the floor. Stretch out both legs in front of you. And then bend your left knee. Take the foot in towards the hip. Reach up through the side of the right waist. Turn to the left and hug the knee in. Take the finger pads on the left hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, turn. And then use this front hand to wrap around the outside of the foot. Extend the foot so the leg is long. And then reach out through the back arm. With control, turn to the center and lower the leg. Let's do the same on the other side. Inhale, reach up tall through the left side. And exhale, twist, hugging that knee in. Inhale, lift up through the spine. Exhale, turning from the waist. And then wrap that hand around the outside of the foot. Extend the leg. Extend the arm. With control, turn to the center and lower the leg. Now coming all the way onto your back. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Knees in towards you. Stretch your feet up. Bring your arms behind you on the floor, stretching long through the body. Keep the lower back drawing down into the ground, rounding down through the lower belly as you lift up through the heels. And just let the back stretch, breathe, smooth. Feet to the floor, bring your arms down by your side, coming into Shavasana. Extend both legs out onto the mat. Let the body soften and let go a little bit. Allowing yourself to absorb the practice and let it take effect. There's nothing left to do, no effort. With every out-breath, with every exhale, letting go a bit deeper. Letting go of mental holding on, physical holding on, emotional. Notice if anything's still gripping, trying to take your attention away from this present moment. Observe it and watch it pass. Coming back to your breath and your body. Staying here in Shavasana for at least the next 3 or 4 minutes, and maybe longer if you need it. Namaste.